Hello everybody, I am well aware that I'm a mess right now. I'm about to go to sleep, but I wanted to re-film this video. I filmed this yesterday, but I feel like I rambled a lot and I didn't really get across the point that I was trying to get across. So anyway, start at the beginning. My mom and I are thinking about going down and seeing my grandpa on July 1st. And thinking about him got me thinking about myself, my childhood, and the person I always thought I would turn out to be. And the more I thought about it, the more I realized that's the biggest reason I am probably depressed or not depressed right this minute, but when, go through so many ups and downs is because it's like my grandpa was there for my mom, adopted my mom when she was a child, and he's took care of her, and he took care of me a lot when I was a child when my mom wasn't able to. I'm not gonna go into detail, but he was the grandpa. He was the best grandpa to me, and I remember spending summers with him, and he's 73 years old, and he is one of the hardest working people I have met in my entire life. Like, he's 73 and he still works, and he doesn't, he does that by choice. Like, when he was young, he was a diesel mechanic, and now, he was doing border patrol for a while, a couple years ago, and now I think it's hard to understand him on the phone, but I'm pretty sure, he either owns a scrapyard. And you know what? I look at myself and I compare myself to him, and I just think to myself, I am so freaking lazy. And I can't stand it anymore. I look at him and he could work so much harder than me. And it's pathetic. And it's not even just me, it's most of my generation, but I remember when I was a kid, I knew I always wanted to grow up to be like him. Not necessarily like be a hillbilly or a cowboy and live in Texas and all that stuff. It's more than that. My grandpa has something that so few people have. My grandpa has integrity like no one I've ever met. He is an honest, hardworking man, and I want to have integrity like that. And if I could just be 1/10 of the person that he is, that's pretty freaking amazing. And I can't wait to go to Texas to see him. Like, it's hard because he lives so far away from me. He lives like 15 hours away from me. And I would do anything to be able to live close to him and spend time with him every single day. But we can't just pick up and go. Not to mention, it's really hot in Texas, and that's not necessarily Tommy's favorite thing. Like, we're there in July, like, when I say it's 100 degrees in the shade, it's 100 degrees in the shade. Like, but when I thought to myself, when I talked to him, and I thought to myself, is he going to be proud of the person I turned out to be? And I thought to myself, no. Definitely not. This is not. I just know that I could do so much more, be so much more, and I'm not reaching for it. And you know, it's funny because when we moved into this trailer, somebody left this picture frame inside this trailer. And it reminds me so much of my grandpa. I'm going to show it to you guys. It is this picture of, let me see if I can, of Texas, and it says our place. And what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to put a picture of my grandpa and I in like the corners of it and hang it on the wall. But yeah, I just want to get better at everything I do, including YouTube, because like when I first started, I used to try really hard, but now I don't even like really. I feel like I just don't even try in a lot of things that I do aside from being a mom. Like I feel like I do a lot of things at the minimum when I could be giving it my all. I don't know.